The city wakes slowly under a pale orange sunrise. Steam rises from manholes. Pigeons flutter across empty streets. Neon signs flicker out as daylight takes over. On a quiet park bench beneath a bare winter tree sits a woman wrapped in layers of mismatched clothes. Her hair is silver and tangled beneath a knit hat. Her cheeks are flushed from the cold. Beside her lies a bright red scarf, clean, folded neatly. It's not fancy, but it's hers. Her one bright thing. Narrator, warm tone. Every morning, before the world fully woke, she sat here. Same bench, same scarf, same city that forgot her name. She ties the scarf gently around her neck and looks up at the rising sun with a soft smile. A small paper cup sits near her boots, half filled with coins and kindness. Cars begin to roll by. People hurry past, coffee in hand, headphones on, eyes forward. A little girl walking with her mother slows down, pointing at the red scarf. "Mommy, that lady's scarf looks like Christmas." Her mother smiles awkwardly, gently pulling her along. The woman chuckles quietly and whispers to herself, "Christmas every day, honey." Just colder. She sips from a thermos that used to hold coffee, now just warm water from a public restroom. Her eyes follow people, but not with envy, more like curiosity. She once was one of them. Narrator. She wasn't invisible. Just easy to miss. A man in a navy suit passes by daily, always the same. Coffee in one hand, briefcase in the other, phone wedged between his shoulder and ear. He never looks up, never notices. But today the wind catches her scarf. It flutters and falls to his feet. He stops, startled, picks it up, looks at her for the first time. Her smile is polite, shy. "Thank you," she says softly. He nods quickly and places the scarf back on the bench. Before walking off, he hesitates. Something about her eyes stays with him. Narrator. It takes only one look to see someone. But seeing is not the same as knowing. Snow begins to fall, thick. Slow flakes glowing orange under the streetlights. The park empties. The woman pulls her scarf tighter, humming quietly, an old tune. She spreads a few breadcrumbs for pigeons. Even though she hasn't eaten much herself, her hands tremble, but she still smiles. From a nearby cafe window, the man in the navy suit sees her while he pays for his latte. He pauses, hand on the door, watching her feed the birds in the snow. He turns to the barista. "Hey, can I ask you something? Do you know that woman who sits by the fountain?" The barista shakes her head. She's been around for years. Doesn't talk much. Just keeps that red scarf like it's gold. The man stares at the falling snow. His coffee grows cold. The next morning, the bench is empty, just an outline in the snow where she usually sits. Her red scarf is draped neatly across the bench, her way of saying, "This is my spot." The man in the navy suit passes by again. He stops, looks around. No sign of her. He bends down, touches the scarf gently. It's damp and cold. Something stirs inside him. A quiet ache. He looks up at the cafe window. The reflection of his own face seems distant, tired. He walks away slowly. But he can't forget the red scarf. That night, the city is hit by a blizzard. Winds howl through the streets. Snow piles on cars and sidewalks. The park disappears under white. Somewhere near the bus station, the woman huddles in a doorway wrapped in a blanket. Her red scarf is tied around her shoulders, protecting her from the wind. She watches people rush by, a couple holding hands. A delivery driver, a teenager walking his dog, and she smiles again. Even through the cold, narrator, she had lost much, but never the part of her that could still wish others warmth. The storm clears. Sunlight spills across the park, bright and sharp against the snow. The man in the navy suit walks toward the bench again, holding a small paper bag and a coffee cup. He looks around. She's not there. He waits. 10 minutes. 20. An hour. No one comes. He sighs and sets the coffee and bag on. The bench beside the red scarf. Then he takes a folded sheet of paper from his pocket, blank at first, and begins to write, insert gentle music. "For you, from someone who cares, wherever you are, I hope you're warm today." He places the note under the scarf, weighs it down with a small rock, and leaves quietly. The next day, The park glows again with soft winter sun. A young woman in a yellow coat sits on the same bench, waiting for her bus. She notices the scarf, folded neatly with a note beneath it. She reads it, smiles softly, then looks around, as if expecting to see the woman it belonged to. Instead, she wraps the scarf around her own neck, feeling its warmth and the warmth of the unknown kindness behind it. She takes out her phone and posts a picture online. Found this on a park bench today. Someone left kindness behind. The post goes viral. Thousands of people comment. This made my day. Whoever did this, thank you. The world needs more red scarves. A few blocks away, at a small shelter, the homeless woman, now wearing a new coat and sipping soup, scrolls through an old donated phone. She pauses when she sees the post, her red scarf glowing on someone else's shoulders. She laughs softly, eyes glistening, narrator, softly. She didn't need her scarf anymore. She already had warmth enough to give away. She touches the note that came with her coat, the same handwriting as the one on the bench. For you. From someone who cares, her smile widens. For the first time in a long time, she feels seen. The following winter, the same park, snow again. Children playing, street musicians strumming soft tunes. The young woman in the yellow coat walks by. She sees another person sitting alone, an old man this time, shivering slightly. She pauses, takes off her scarf, the same red one, and wraps it gently around his shoulders. He looks up, surprised. "It's okay," she says. "It kept me warm when I needed it. Maybe it'll do the same for you." The man blinks, then smiles. Tears fill his eyes. Narrator. And so, the red scarf traveled from one pair of hands to another, carrying warmth, carrying love, carrying a quiet message. That kindness speaks even without names. Music swells, warm, hopeful violin and piano. A slow zoom out from the park, the red scarf now around the old man's neck. Birds flutter through the snow. The city hums gently with life, and on the bench where it all began, sunlight glows like a soft golden promise. Narrator, final line. One red scarf, 100 hearts warmed, because someone cared without needing to be known. Soft music fades out. Screen turns to white with words in red text. Be the warmth someone needs.